to my 50th country. This is a very, very special video, a very special place because it is my 50th country. Of course, I chose one of the most expensive countries to be the 50th and to celebrate, but I have a meaning to being here. I'm gonna be here for 3 nights. Well, last night was my first night, so 2 more nights, 3 kind of whole days before going to a really exciting place. So I just picked up some groceries from the cheapest supermarket I researched in all of Stockholm, which is called Willys. I'm really surprised with what I got and how much it was. Like, definitely cheaper than California. And I was really trying to be frugal because I was kind of scared to see what the price was going to be, because everybody's told me it's crazy expensive here, so we'll see. I think it's similar to California. So in Stockholm, there are quite a few hostels, but as you can imagine, they're pretty expensive. So I did my research and I found that City Hostel, pretty centrally located. I'm not mad about it, but it's just very quietly. It's not social at all. I didn't particularly want to be social in these 3 days because the next 2 months I will be living in a community which will be very social, which I want to tell you more about soon. But honestly, it's a clean hostel, good location like I said, and it's a fair price. I got it for 36 euro per night, which seems expensive, but coming from like Couture, which was 38 euros a night, I was like, this is doable, this is fine. I thought it was gonna be like a lot more, so I'm not mad about it. But here it is. This is like the dorm room. I have my bed here. I just hung up my towel because I took a shower. We get this cute little basket, which is handy. I just slid my backpack under the bed. And then you get like a sheet, and it's honestly a really comfortable bed. You get an outlet and a light here. So yeah, this is a 8-bed dorm. And then you get lockers as well. This is my locker. It's actually broken, and so that's handy. So I haven't used it, so I just put my backpack in there and then locked up my backpack, which I feel like is fine, but yeah, I don't know what happened here. It's honestly a huge hostel. There's so many rooms. Like, this is just like a small portion of them. And the showers are separated from the bathrooms, as well as the guys and the girls. They're all separate doors. It is 12 p.m. and I have yet to get coffee so far. And you know me, if you know me, coffee's like the first thing every day, coffee. But the Swedes have this tradition of taking fika. Fika is where you grab a coffee, grab a cinnamon bun, and you chill. And usually you talk with friends, but I'm a solo traveler, so I'm not talking to any friends. But I'm gonna take a fika with my book and just chill out at this cute cafe. That I could die happy now. I think that fika is made for me. I am such a cafe gal. I love sitting and reading or just working or just chilling in a cafe, and I love a good coffee and I love a good pastry. However, that was, I think, like, yeah, it was 97 Swedish krona, which is the currency, so about $10 for a little pastry and a little flat white, but so worth it, and I might do it again tomorrow. I saw that there is a Humana like vintage shop, a secondhand shop, and I went to a few of these in Lisbon when I was working there, and they've always been really good and pretty affordable. So I'm gonna go take a look because it's starting to get not cold but just chilly, and I have only summer clothes, so I'm gonna go find like some kind of cozy sweater, maybe cozy pants as well.
You want to leave this place where we grew up, this old town, just put it all behind. Remember you and I would always find somewhere to hide when we were kids, so we could see and hear the water run. river's gonna cry when you're gone. Won't you miss the ones you know? I'll be here, hanging on, waiting for your call. Seems like time.
This city is so beautiful. I've just come out for the sunset, just for a nice evening walk. And I walked across like 5 bridges already. Wow. The architecture is just so intricate. It's so pretty. There's a train going by. The culture is just so sweet. Like, it makes me feel like this is a city that I want to live in. Like, so many people are just like together, and not just for fika, but just like in general. So cute. And they've all just come out for the sunset. So beautiful. I walked right past the Gamla Stan, which is like the most popular island with all the architecture. We're going to see that tomorrow. Walked right through it to come to the other side, which I think will have a really nice view of the sunset.
Heard you want to leave this place where we grew up, this old town, just leave it all behind. The river's gonna cry when you're gone.
I've made like the 20 or so minute walk back to Gamla Stan, which is like the old town of Stockholm, which architecture and buildings here are dating back to the 17th and 18th century, including the coffee shop I'm about to head to, which is from 1859 and used to be an old tobacco store, and now it's turned into a coffee shop. And I am pleased and happy enough to buy coffee and support that old and local business. Through Gamla Stan, walking to the palace, not knowing anything. Of course, the clock strikes 12 and the changing the guards happens. That was insane. That was so cool. I literally hopped up on this pillar so I could view it. I felt like a little giddy American looking at the changing of the guards. How cool was that? In the land of Vikings, IKEA, and ABBA, of course I've had to come to IKEA, but not for furniture, for food. I actually heard that the food court here, I tried it once in California, but literally as a child, but Swedish meatballs are the thing to try. So I'm here to try Swedish meatballs. That IKEA food was so good and so cheap that I might just have to go back for dinner on my way back through this side of town. So that was so yummy. I got the meatballs. I got 8 meatballs and I quickly regretted not getting the 12 meatballs. But it came with like mashed potatoes and like a cranberry berry sauce, and it just tasted like American Thanksgiving. It was so yummy, and it was only €6 with my cinnamon bun. That's crazy. But it did take 20 minutes to prepare. I just walked into what they call Museum Island, because all over the city there are so many museums and galleries, so much to do that you could actually get a pass and like go to all of them. I only had like a day and a half, really, maybe 2 days to do it, and I only really wanted to go to the ABBA Museum. And I gotta save some museums for the next time I'm in Stockholm, because this is definitely not the last time. I should have known. It's a Saturday. Of course the ABBA Museum is going to be fully booked. Not going to cry about it. I was really looking forward to that. But it's okay. I'm going to go to the Vasa Museum, which is like the biggest ship in Viking history, I think. I don't know. That might not be true, but it's a huge ship. And it's one of the most popular museums to go to. So sad about ABBA, but next time I'm in Stockholm, I could come with somebody else and it'll be really fun if I do it with somebody since it's so interactive as well. So something to look forward to. Wow, that is incredible and huge. I don't even know how to like show you how big that is. But I need to go look for some information to learn more about it. So the museum actually provides you with like an audio guide, well, Wi-Fi and an audio guide like barcode. So I'm just listening to the audio guide now, which is so detailed, which I love because then you don't have to walk around reading things. It's like the #1 visited maritime museum in the world. And I can see it. It's really busy right now, but it is a Saturday. Fun fact, tomorrow, August 10th, is actually the anniversary of the day that this ship sailed off from Stockholm. So it is just one day short of 397 days from the day that this ship set sail and sank. I came back to IKEA this time to get like a shrimp salad, or they call it shrimp sandwich because it's on like a very thin piece of rye bread. And it looks really good. It was a little bit more expensive than the meatballs earlier, but I thought I can't have the same thing twice, although it was really good. And this has more protein, I think, or I guess they both have protein. And I got a gooey chocolate cake because I saw everybody have it earlier and I was like, damn, I feel like I missed out. So there's just like a piece of rye bread, some shrimp, some kind of maybe tartar sauce, and then like 2 eggs or half egg, and then the gooey cake. So I'm just walking back to the hostel now after such a wonderful day exploring the city. I'm literally texting all my friends like, watch out, like I could move to Stockholm. It is so beautiful. And one thing I really wanted to mention, it is so walkable. Public transport is great. There's trams, buses, rental bikes, rental scooters, everything you can imagine. Ferries across the city as well. I didn't take any public transport the entire time I was here, and it is just so walkable, and like I got to see so much more that way, like so much more of the culture and the life here, and I recommend you do the same. Just checked out of the hostel, and I just wanted to end this vlog properly because I've loved Stockholm and I can't wait to come back and see it more, maybe live here a little bit longer. I loved it. I have very exciting news and I knew I was gonna explain it in this vlog, but you'll just have to wait and see in the next vlog. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, like this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.